Yeah. Who a lot of business men, business because on any empowerment or in order to uplift them in their business. On any
okay. Yeah, now. I can budget to 10 million naira.
Hello, welcome to my channel today. This is the King's Tutor. If this is the first time of joining us, kindly like, comment, and share this video. Okay. Now, when we look at the NPV, that's the net present value, we've started in the previous video. Okay. So we've seen the introduction part. If you have not seen that video, I advise you to check that. Now we saw net present value. That is it's a discounting technique which will take cognizance of what the time value of money. Now we saw how we can solve that, and we saw the formulas and all that, and we saw the decision we should take in terms of each project. We said if it has a positive NPV, it means you have to accept the project, or if it's negative, you reject for a single project. Now let's see how to treat a mutual project. Now guess what? We're using a case study of CHINMARK. Okay, now disclaimer, most of the values here are not actual from the CHINMARK group. It's just illustration, okay, showing mutual project, okay, showing how we can solve the NPV using mutual project. Now the question said CHINMARK group intends to embark on 2 projects to add to its line of business. The cash flow from the 2 projects, A, that's the CHINMARK Paradise, and B, CHINMARK School, are as follows. Look at it here. Now look at the project A, CHINMARK Paradise, and project B. I told you that the first part, which is always 0, is the initial capital outlay, and it's in dollars. Okay, so this is $14 million. That is what they intend for the project, the same amount. Now these are the streams of cash flows, inflows they are to get. Now this question said, find the NPV of the project if the cost of capital is 16%. And it said, advise the CHINMARK management on which project to embark on based on the calculations done. Now what do? We are going to solve the same way we solved in the previous video for the single project. But in this situation, these 2 projects we want to embark on. So we are going to take the one that has the high NPV, the highest NPV. So our solution is project A, CHINMARK Paradise. I've taught you how to do this. Now check in the previous video if you can't do that. So we have this here. Now let's start this for project A. Now this is project A. So we're going to write the cash flows. Now this is 14,000. Remember this in dollars. Okay. So we have 2,000. We have 8,000, we have 4,000, we have 5,000, and we have 10,000. Okay, and this next thing is the discount factor. Like I said, the cost of capital is 16%. So it means we're having here 16%. Now I told you how we can get our discount factor. I said it is 1 over 1 plus I raised to power n. Okay, so, or it can also be 1 plus I raised to power minus n. And this n stands for the different number of years. So to get for the first one, it will be 1 plus I is 60%. 60% is 0.16 raised to power minus 0. Okay, remember this raised to power 0 is 1. So that is why our discount factor for the first one is always 1 complex. So this multiplying this will give us same thing as 14,000 of $14 million. Remember we have zeros here. Okay, so that's the first part. Now the other one also will get the discount factor, which will now be 1.016. Okay, 1 plus this as 1.16 raised to power minus what? 1. To get the discount factor. And you punch your calculator, you have something like 1.16 raised to power minus 1, giving us 0.862. Okay, so that's the discount factor. The same way we punch 1.16 raised to power minus 2, like that. Okay, so we will continue like that. We'll have values like total will be 0.21, total will be 0.432, this will be 0.6407, and this will be 0.5522, and this will be 0.4761. Okay, so how do we get this part now? Is to multiply the cash flow and the discount factor. So 2,000 multiplied by this will give us 1724 to its own number, removing the decimal point. Now 8,000 multiplied by this will also give us 5946. Now 4,000 multiplied by this will give us 2563. This multiplied by this will give us 2762. And this multiplied by this will give us 4761. Okay, so what is the next thing to do? Now we are going to add. Now to add all the streams of cash flow and deduct it. Remember, this is negative. Deduct it from this. Once you add all this and deduct it from the initial capital outlay, so we are going to get the value as 3756. So this is what we call our net present value. Net present value. That's for project A, for the CHINMARK Paradise. Okay, the next one, project B, the same way, our cash flow, write down the cash flow. The cash flow is 14 million. Remember, it's in dollars. Next one, 3, 4,000, 5,000, 8,000, and 9,000. Okay? Now the discount factor is the same. Since they say 16%, so we'll just write it out. It's 1.00, it's 0.8621, it's 0.7432, it's 0.6407, it's 0.5522, and this is 0.4761. Okay? So to get the present value, it will now be this multiplied by this. So this is giving us 14 million. It's in dollars. Okay? This times this will give us 2586. Now this times this will give us 2973. Now this times this will give us 3204. Now this times this will give us 4418. And this times this will give us 4285. Now the same way, if we add up this and deduct it from it, now this will give us 3466. Okay? This will give us 3466. So this will now be the net present value. Okay? So that's the net present value for the two projects. This is for project A, and this is for what? Project what? B. Okay? So this is $3,756,000 because zero continues. We just put it at on top of the present value. Why this is $3,466,000. Okay? Very exclusive. I said it in the previous video. I said we accept the one that has the highest what? Net present value. It means it is that one that is valuable. Okay? So we have solved the first question, which said find the NPV of the two projects. Now it said B, advise the CHINMARK management on which project to embark on based on the calculation. So this part is very important because after this part, if you don't advise, there is no need for that. Okay? Because they have finance for the two projects in mind, but the finance is limited. So they called us as the accountant in order to do this and give them a feedback. Okay? So in this now, the advice would be the CHINMARK management should embark on the CHINMARK Paradise, which is project A. Why? Because it has a higher NPV than this. This is 3,756,000. Why this is 3,466? But if it is a single project, this is also viable. But for a mutually exclusive project in which we should, or they are supposed to accept a single project out of a series of projects, we should get the highest NPV, which is the first one, which is project A. And that project A is the CHINMARK Paradise. And viewers, the CHINMARK group is embarking or started the CHINMARK Paradise. Okay, now you can see that in a video that is showing on the screen.
Holy Ghost, yeah, Holy Ghost, oh. Holy Ghost, scepter of King Jesus, sweet spirit of, sweet spirit of.
This is what they have there, so do well to patronize, get there. And the essence of this video, the first is to show us the mutually exclusive, and also the second is to advertise the project and business of a philanthropy man who has helped people, who have invested in human resources, that have lifted people from nobody to somebody, that have helped people, those in obscurity, to become celebrity.
I believe in woman empowerment.
When a lot of projects here, where a lot of businessmen, business because on any empowerment or in order to uplift them in their business. What I need from you.
Okay, now I can budget to 10 million naira.
One house we can.
You got yes, sir. So you get help some people actually make business, and they their business proposal.
Yes, sir.
And later actually make. Then they made the first set in power. Are you getting me? I get them every year. They made this play with power now this year. Next year, order. Take it where indigenous women.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Indigenous women. Okay.
Okay.
Only give me businesses like grinding machine, baking,
poultry work.
Okay, thank you very much for all you do. Thank you very much for who you are. And also congratulations for CHINMARK.
Let me hear your words of worship.
Anniversary. Okay,
Let me hear your words of worship.
Kindly share this video, like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Come on, y'all
Get
talk to
to the Dr. Maxman. Thank you very much.